First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Tampa Jets.
Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Mick Abel. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher.
Incredibly.
This is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And a strike on the outside corner.
What's that noise?
We are underway. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball, that's low.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering is outside. In the air, right field, Garcia. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
1 out.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Come on, Mick. Throwing strikes, baby. Not batting practice.
Right through there for a strike. Yeah, down 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Out to short. Fires to first in time. It's Aaron Judge now. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average.
The
what
beast.
you really like, though, stays
Judge
in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. And that's in there at the knees.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face
Going for a ball.
slew of right-handed.
Got him swinging, baby.
And the 3rd out. So we take a break.
Okay, says he's going to get up and dance for us in the 3rd inning.
And today's starting pitcher,
Entertain us 20 innings.
What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes.
I mean, it ain't a hot
all of
dog
his
race,
pitches
but it's
and
the best
how
I
many
can
of
get.
those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Yeah, most guys struggle against
Throwing the knuckle
same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. And a big swing and a miss.
I'm about to swinging at everything.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Boy, that would have been trouble.
That one misses, and it's 1-2. Slider misses outside.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Damn. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And the drop 3rd strike leads to the 1st out. Here's Byron Buxton.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Cole, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
1-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through.
Oh, man.
On that fastball. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch.
Oh, Byron, baby.
Deep to left. Way back there.
Welcome back. Over the board.
He circles the bases, and it gives him the lead.
Fucking hammered it, son.
It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Hit it over the scoreboard.
Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss.
Settle down, Manny. It's got to be a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Sosa to the plate. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1's the count.
No, man, this ain't the lineup I turned in. Yeah, it was. I'm bad. What the hell I'm thinking?
Comes up empty.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Abel back to work. Abel, 23 years old.
It's half in and half out.
First-round pick in 2020.
Makes it a strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Torres fires over to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Target. Target. I got you. I thought you were talking about target. Yeah, what did they expect?
Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle. Lays out,
get it.
Can't squeeze it. And he'll be safe at first.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Anthony Volpe stands in now and watches strike 1.
Good point.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end
up
in
in the
dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself
you got
in
those
the scoring
strikes, brother.
position.
And a swing and a miss.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
And it remains 2-2. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it,
that ain't gonna work.
As you jog back to the dugout.
Ben Rice getting ready to hit.
Explain it to you there, partner. You throw it, it's hard to hit. You throw 4 balls, it's easy to walk to first.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Looks like he's looking to walk him.
Dirt, but no advance from the runners. Ground ball could be 2. Goes to third for 1.
Took too long.
First, but he beat it.
Took too long.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu.
In the grand scheme of
Should've
things,
went
this
double play.
at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Swings through that one.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's outside. Now 1-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Swings
Somebody
through
tell
that
me
one
he's
for
a
strike
rookie?
1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball
Is that what I
right
just
there,
read?
right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Check
No.
swing, but he went too far.
No ball, 2
And the
strikes.
count is 0-2. Breaking
One
ball
ball,
misses down
2
and away.
strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Fans
No.
another, and that's 3 straight
That
strikeouts.
is good.
Here is Freddie Freeman.
Freeman.
Late with the swing there.
Yep.
And now the 0-1. That's towards center. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That one's in there. Strike 1. Check swing, called strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Line to left. Ramirez makes the grab, and there's one away. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. That smash towards center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Come on, man.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And that skips in the dirt. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool.
1-1.
Bellinger goes. Ball misses. Pudge with a rocket of a throw. Caught stealing. Next offering down in the dirt. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here is Aaron Judge.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And that's downstairs.
Was it blow with a fire torch?
Got a 2-out walk. Got to race that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
That's down and in. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a... Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And they jump out front. It's 2-1.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Two outs, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramirez. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Damn Judge.
Set
Hit
for
a
the
bomb.
bottom of the third. Down the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. And that's a base hit into left field. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ellie De La Cruz goes after that one for strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard.
Runner on the move, swings and misses, struck him out. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Torres in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
For a foul.
Damn, that was it. A little high.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Henderson at second with 2 down. Pitch kicks away. And on the wild pitch, down to third goes the tying run. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Damn, I felt like we were all over that.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Trent Grisham. First pitch misses. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. There's the strike. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe walked his first time. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count. Ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that's down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Right through there for a
2
strike.
balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reaching down, makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ben Rice. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Corrals it. And there's 1 down. And now the DH, Sammy Sosa. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one inside. Ball 1. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Dominguez makes the catch, and that will end the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. Abel back to work. And that misses. And that is ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Jason Dominguez
Yes, he did.
stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 so far. Michael Kopech will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kopech
Count
in his
1-0.
6th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider,
Ball 2.
and occasionally uses a cutter.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that's a little bit high.
Kidding.
It's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Hit in the air left field. Ramirez sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bellinger up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. Swing and a miss. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one off the outside edge. There's a strike.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 strikes.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. Bottom of the inning, Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, that's fouled off. To the right side, and that one handled. Got him on the off-balance throw. And Freeman is retired. And now Pudge Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson.
Come on.
That's a strikeout. Now here is Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Now one missed.
1 strike.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2-2.
Not close with that one. Now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Getting late.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one cutting but missing down low. And that one missing low. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Now here's Trent Grisham, 1 for 2.
Trent Grisham.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a pop-up. That one gets down for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Josh Hader.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Rice, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers throw on to Freeman. That's out number 3. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. The shortstop takes the ball. A strikeout and a second of the game for the Coltrane. So the lineup flips over. Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 in this one. Tap foul at the plate.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Back walked off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Here's a 2-2. That one down the line. LeMahieu is there. And Gleyber Torres retired. Byron Buxton now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
And that's outside. That misses. 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, and he hit him.
That ball got him.
Manny Ramirez will hit next.
Manny Ramirez.
Cole a check to first. Buxton back in there. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. Buxton off of first with 2 away. Two now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Outside low. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Chisholm makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike there to LeMahieu. Next offering is fouled back. Just misses with that one.
2-2 the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. Just missed. And he lays down a bunt. And that's just foul. Outside with a breaking ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's outside. Now 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So back to the top of the order. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Chisholm swings through it for strike one. One out. Runners at first and second.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
And no one can get there. Coming home. The relay, safe. In comes the run from second. Up by 3, it's 4-1.
Wow.
2 on. A new pitcher in the game, Andres Munoz. That misses,
Ball one, no strike.
and that's ball one. Yankees up by 3. That one at triple digits.
1-1.
And there's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple
balls,
runners
one
on.
strike.
Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Too low, and it's ball 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. Paul Goldschmidt now 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's the swing and a miss. Bellinger, the lead runner, out at second. Chisholm at first, 2 out of the inning. Up and in, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That's to third. Henderson. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Cruz. So digging in, Sammy Sosa, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
The designated hitter, Sammy Sosa.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
1-1 now. Way out front for strike 2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Adolis Garcia, the next to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Now time called at the plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
All one's the count.
What you gonna do with that, Freddie?
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 2. And now, Pudge Rodriguez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. This one in the air, right field. Judge makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. In now is the Yankees DH, Trent Grisham. Munoz back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Rodriguez up with it to first. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Munoz, a 6'2" righty, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. And that is out of play.
A healthy cut.
New pitcher on here, Lee Smith. And that one is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ben Rice. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's DJ LeMahieu, a walk and a pair of strikeouts. On the ground. Torres over to first, and that is that.
We need some runs.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Mark Leiter Jr. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 56, Mark Leiter Jr.
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson.
The third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
And ball 1.
Inside.
Next offering is down low.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Henderson checks his swing, appeal to third.
Sweet.
No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Inside, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could.
Runner on the go. In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ground ball. Finds its way through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really important at bat coming up now.
Leiter checks the runner, and he's back safely. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And the pitch. This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is a big first out.
Terrible.
And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. You got to feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is going to turn on one swing. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Double steal. Got him swinging. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning.
Wow. Wow, he just pissed on the bed.
And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Jason Dominguez. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 35.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. A little bit low.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and fouls one off.
Oh, nailed his catcher.
Runner, yes,
Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And out of here.
Man.
He sends one out the opposite way. It's 6-2.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
One down. Here comes Aaron Judge. That clips the corner. Up the middle. Torres fires over to first. Judge out on the play. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. And a strike on the outside edge. And downstairs. That missed by a lot. And the count is 3-1. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Goldie, the runner at first with 2 gone. Some high cheese for strike 3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Devin Williams.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Manny Ramirez digs in now. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Sammy Sosa now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out. Now at the plate, Adolis Garcia.
We're struggling.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Williams is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Judge 2 home runs didn't help. Good to see Byron hitting. 1. 6-2. Thumping. It's a catcher. Very interesting. Yeah, hits him a lot better. A lot. We're gonna make the move. Let's hit this stupid home run that we can't seem to hit. Uh-oh. Oh, we got two. Oh, boy.
So up next, Sammy Sosa. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Makes the catch for the out. One down. And here is Sosa to the plate. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
Man at first, one away. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And next for the Cubs, Sammy Sosa.
Stay back. Drive the ball.
There goes the runner. That one ripped. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. And here is Sosa to the plate. Horner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw, save. Man at second. Ripped to third and caught. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Horner, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Slider. One down. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Foul ball there. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Last try.
One down. And here is Sosa to the plate. First pitch misses. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground left side, 6, 4,
That's it out.
3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
Hit that one cat, hit that home run. 2 home runs, I think. They don't even play no more. Damn. Dozer ain't playing around. I'm looking for a name. Torres, where's he at? Torres. Well, I know he's better than F84. I can't remember what he is. Let's see. No. You can't even buy that card. I'm telling you, that Torres is badass. Let's try that second home run. Oh, it hurt him.
First and second, 2 outs. So up now for Chicago, Sammy Sosa. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strike.
Time is horrible.
First and second, 2 outs. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Yeah,
he's already homered in this game.
There we go.
Ball.
In the dirt. Two on, 2 outs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1. Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on.
2-1.
2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Oh, Sammy.
The throw to first. That is the inning.
One more.
First and second, 2 outs. Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
No ball.
This guy's got
2 strikes.
such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
They take the force out number 3.
Man, I just ain't feeling it. Damn, look at that shit. That's some bullshit games, though. That is too. Mm, mm, That's the best I can make my lineup. I feel a whole lot better about that lineup. That one move. I guess I'm gonna jump off here. Just play the one game. We'll do the Mets next. We're out.